Hello? Are we back? Oh, we're back. Okay. All right. Ah, shoot. Oh well. All right. Let me refresh some things on my end. Get some things working again, and then we'll get going here. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I have the game paused. Play the nice tribal music a minute while I fix some things on my end. Okay. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail too. That's not just my face staring at everybody. Well, let me get chat working on my end again, and then I'll worry about that, I guess. Gotta be a better way to do this. Just gotta be. Hey, what's up? Nothing on digs. Let me finish fixing this on my end then. After the stream went down. Yeah, change that at least. Alright, whatever. Thumbnail's just gonna be me staring at people. Alright. I grabbed French toast a minute, by the way. While the internet was down, so. It was not total loss. Okay. What we're doing? Right. I need like a few more feathers, I think. Oh shoot. I don't think you can get through there. Okay. Okay. Let me see. How many feathers do I have now? I have 14. I am one short. I need to get one more feather here. Maybe if I like go out and come back in a minute. I think I might have cleaned up all the monsters here already. Maybe they respawn after rain? Question mark. Let's just go out and come back in, I guess. Yeah, there we go. I'm just getting some items to trade with the prehistoric village chief. He gives pretty good equipment at this point in the game. That should be everything I need, so now I just gotta go trade it a minute. That and I'm eating French toast since I grabbed that while the stream was down a sec. I had to wait for it to reconnect anyway. Okay, what did I need to give him? 15 feathers and 6 fangs, so feather, fang. That's the vest, so I need to do that twice. So fang, feather, And then feather and horns. Funny that feathers are what you need for all the armor. And then that should be everything. Okay. I think that's everything. Can I back out, please? Okay. I think he's good. That on Robo. Okay, that should be everything. Let's go back to the future. We need to go back to Frog and or no, we need to go back to that one guy. We need to go back to the present, get that sword fixed so we can go back to Frog, give him the sword, and like re-up his spirits or whatever. I think the way we came in was further down south. I also need to restock on my potion supply. I'm getting pretty low on that. Alright, let's run through here again. One sec, gotta deal with something IRL. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I didn't let a cat in. Alrighty. Right, so back over to... Okay. I do wonder if there's like an auto battle thing where it'll just spam the normal attack. I haven't seen anything for that for this game. But now I remember why they made those kind of things. The auto battle, just like spam attack, normal attack thing. There's a lot of JRPGs where you run through earlier areas, and that's just what it turns into. Okay. I think Isla does come back with us, though, doesn't she? Doesn't she like run over to us and like fall into the portal with us or whatever? I'm trying to remember. Maybe she becomes a permanent member of the party after we come back again? Because I don't think this is our last visit back here, so... Ooh, ice sword. Cool. Spin Chrono through enemies. That's interesting. Man, Robo's health is at 506. That's pretty good for this point in the game. Granted, he's got something on that helps with that. I think it gives him like another certain amount of percentage of max HP, but that's like quite a bit. Still. Oh, is there anything over here? No? Okay. But yeah, this is where we fell down, so if we go back up, should be able to jump into the portal. Yep, let's go ahead and jump down. Eee. Nope, okay, so she didn't come with us. That's fine. I'm sure we'll have Isla as a permanent party member at some point. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the free heal. And then we're gonna head... Ah, Dreamstone. Forgotten how beautifully it's shown. There's a man who knows the secret to working that stone. He resides near Medea, a village of fiends. See if I can remember where that one is. Is this one it? Yeah, Medina Village. Yep. 1080. And we're back. Alright. It's funny that it's just in like some guy's closet. Music over here is pretty. Okay, let's head into the cabin a minute. Hey buddy, look what I got. Hear me, you truly found Dreamstone. Yes, that will do nicely. With that, I can make the blade whole again. First, the Masamune, and now this Dreamstone. How in the world did you... Oh, I suppose it doesn't matter. Make yourselves at home. Will take some time. I will assist you. Ooh, now it's this music. It looks like it will be quite difficult to repair. Alright then. Of course, the Dreamstone must be refined if we were to repair the Masamune, but that's not all. The blade itself must be activated as well. You work on the Dreamstone, I will take care of the sword. Understood. Alright, it's done. Could you bring me the Dreamstone? Understood. Alright, let's get started. That's cool that, like, is actually happening in, like, the overworld. Not just, like, a text box or something, you know? Like, he fixed the sword, yay! Sorry to keep you waiting. Behold, the Masamune in all its glory. Wow, that's the same sword we gave you? If you were expecting lesser work, you shouldn't have come to me. Okay, Chrono. Let's take the Masamune to Frog. Sword can be used as a tool for ending lives or as one for saving them. It all depends on who wields it. Sure you wield yours for the proper reason. Would you like to buy something? Do you have anything new? You have potions. I'll take a bunch of potions. How many potions will I take? How about 90? 90s. Yeah, 90's fine. You have mid potions as well. I do need some more of those, actually. Since we didn't spend any money... Well, I guess we didn't gain any by... But we didn't spend any money in the prehistoric pass. So... Anyway, that should be good for now. I don't think he got... I didn't check if he got any new, weapons. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe later on in the game he does. Da, 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 da. All right, back to the closet, and then we need to go see Frog. And he should be over this way? No, that's Mystic Mountains. You see, Proto Dome, that's the future. That's like the current time, but at a different place. Spruce Canyon, yeah, that's where we want. All right. Head over here. Yeah, sections like this are where we could really use a simple like spam A button. I guess you can. You can just like set it up in the emulator to have a button that like spams A for you. I don't know. Okay. So, Frog should be on the southern continent. So, walk across the bridge with no issues. Actually, is there any of the soldiers still left here? Hey there. Thanks to your aid, we were able to defend a bridge, but unless we defeat Magus, it's an empty victory. We cannot have regained the bridge without you. Okay. What about the other side of the bridge? Anything going on over here? No? Okay. That's a cool backdrop, though. Yeah. Cool spot to fight in. It'd be interesting to see a remake of this game with a different, either in a 3D realm or with, like, the live, was it, like, the, like, 2D stylings of, oh, shoot, what is that game that everybody's like, oh my gosh, I love the pixel art. No, I can't remember. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see a remake of this game. Visually, I don't know, it'd be cool to be able to walk around these places in a 3D environment. I don't think it would, like, have the same vibe to it, because it's hard to, like, get the same vibe, transitioning from 2D to 3D art. But it would be cool to be able to walk around in, like, these locations as, like, in a 3D space, I think. It'd be interesting to see how they translate that. Come again. Sword. No, it can't be. The Masamune. I must ponder this turn of events. You may remain here for the night. Cyrus, you're leaving, aren't you? I am. It's time we reclaim the badge from the Frog King. And I need to see that sword with my own eyes. Cyrus, this kingdom has need of you. I need you as Lena and I need you as well. See that you return. As long as there is life in these bones, I shall. Come what may. Well then, by your leave.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for subbing, Tassel. Tassel hot. Nice. Was it Tasselhoff? My bad. I misread that as Tassel hot instead of Tassel off. Okay. Sir Cyrus. On behalf of the knighthood, we wish you a safe journey and Godspeed. Your brothers. I trust the kingdom's protection to you. See that she is kept safe from her enemies. Pardon the delay. Let's be on our way. Glenn, you be careful too. Be well, Your Majesty. So, you seek this hero's badge, Knight of the Kingdom of Men? Come and take it then, if you can. That's what I mean to do. Nirvana, strike! I'm beaten. Guilty Padge. Do not think I will forget this. Glenn, watch out! Cyrus, your sword! The Masamune! Is that the best you can do? Without your sword, you're nothing. You haven't bested me yet. Cyrus, I'm done for. Listen to me, Glenn. I will hold them here. Use that chance to escape. But stay and they'll only kill us both. Go, Glenn. And you better worry about yourself, Cyrus. I do not think you have the time to be concerned with the well-being of others. This is it, Glenn. Go! Ah! Nope. Tried so hard. Cyrus! Run! Run, Glenn! Queen! Take care of Queen Lane. I beg. Why does it feel like Queen Lane had a thing with Cyrus? I don't know, that's just the vibe I get, but anyway. Cyrus? Cyrus! No! What's the matter? Are you not going to try your luck? Like a scared little frog with no pond to jump into. How about it, Lord Magus? Can't you give him a more fitting form? Very well. No act of defiance goes unpunished. No! I was wondering about that. I couldn't remember if, yeah, I don't think I ever saw this when I first played through the game. I thought that, Frog was, Cyrus curse, not, like, some random guy that we didn't see before. But yeah. That's more like it, you spineless wimp. Frogs have a spine, don't they? I mean, probably. They're amphibians. Do amphibians have spines? Some do. I'm pretty sure some do. 10 long years have passed. Have I the strength? Oh, Cyrus. Interesting. Awaken, Chrono! I do not know how far my skills will carry me, but I will put them to the test. Let us go to Magus's keep. His strength is no small thing. To understand the odds we face. We must do it for the future. Good guys always win. Alright. So we have to have Frog, obviously. We can always swap this out later. We haven't had Luca in the party in a minute. Let's have Luca in the party again. Yeah. I don't know, there's probably a better tactical way of, like, making that decision, but I don't know. I just feel like having Luca in the party. The only thing is, you have, like, terrible equipment, Frog. We need to do something about that ASAP. You have not good equipment. Why can't you equip... Wait, why can't you equip the sword that we just spent... Okay, whatever. Spent all that time getting that sword for you, now you don't even want to equip it? Bro. Okay. We can probably equip it at some point. What's his evasion? 15? Okay. Oh, there's a... Yeah, hero's badge. Bruce crit rate of the Masamune. He's out equipping the Masamune right now, apparently, so... I guess that doesn't matter too much. Give her that, and I guess we'll just give him... What does he have now? +2 strength? I mean, that's probably useful, for sure, but... Anything else? Not really. Not a ton of variety in terms of accessories so far. Oh, magic sphere. I think that's the thing that, Oh, hello. Haven't seen you. Oh, stop that, you bad boy. What the heck? What's going on there? Why do we see Moo? What? Why was Moo here? What the heck? Was that just an Easter egg? What the heck is going on with that? All right. Let's go after the snake first. I'll have to get Frog some better equipment. Let's go give Frog some better equipment, and then we'll go from there. So we should, okay. Well, we can at least get him some better armor from the prehistoric era. But then we have to go back to the prehistoric era. All right. I mean, we might as well. Shoot. If I had realized that we were gonna get him right away, I would have, I guess I could have thought of that. I didn't think of it. Oh well. That's fine. There might be better armor at some point as well, but so I think now we have to somehow make our way over to the eastern continent. I think you get a fight encounter with that new if you commence battle with... Oh, okay, interesting. Thanks for the tip, Viga. Appreciate it. Interesting. It must be just like a random chance of that event happening whenever you leave Frog's house then. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we could like re-roll it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do stuff like that late game. I feel like for now I should just keep progressing through the game. Late game, maybe I can like, I don't know, maybe look at a wiki and like try and find a bunch of stuff that I missed or whatever. But I feel like for now I should just keep progressing through the story. Okay, so let's go, let's see. Do we want to go back to prehistoric era? We want to go back to the prehistoric era. I think at least get some equipment for Frog. And then I'm trying to think. Who would have a better sword for Frog? Well, why can't he just equip the Masamune? Why, game? Why? Maybe this market has been updated? Now that we have Frog as a party member? Oh, okay. What about the market down south? We could also travel into the past and like help with the desert, right? I think that's something we can do probably at some point here. Although, don't we have to, or is that on a different continent I'm thinking of? Because I know there's that like one side quest, and I think it's the one over here, right? Where you can like travel further into the past and like leave Robo with the lady here and like go plant a forest. Because in the past, there's a desert here, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that? Maybe it's a different continent. I know that that's a thing. I'm aware of that. Anyway, for now, let me just see if this market down here has been updated at all. Now that Frog is part of the party. Nope. Okay. So our best bet is still probably just to head over to... All right, that little interaction where he can't like stand under the weight of the armor. Anyway, I think our best bet is still just to head over to the prehistoric era and grab some armor for Frog. We also can get him magic if we travel back in time. So, and then I have to figure a way, I think, to get over to the eastern continent, like the middle continent there, because I think that's where Magnus is, Oh, did we ever explain to Frog the whole time travel thing? I don't think we ever did. And maybe it's just assumed that we explained it to him at some point. I guess we'll see if he mentions it at all while we're going through this next section. Okay. So I guess, well, let me get the free heal while we're here. Okay. And then magic for Frog a minute. There's a weird fellow. Looks like his power is water and a frog. Who would have guessed? Well, it looks like we've gotten stronger since he looks stronger. Ipso facto minimo magico. So, all for to fight with magic. Want to try it out? No, not for right now. You make new friends, you bring them here. You hear? You bring them to see me. You hear? I like you guys. Interesting. I wonder if it's like based off of a plot progression or a level that he changes appearance. Maybe it's level, because we're at level 21 now. That would make sense if every like 10 levels or so he looks a little different. Or like he gets a different character model of like some of the different enemies. And then probably he's like an optional boss at the very end. At least we have him. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how to get to Magus's castle yet, so. Okay, let's go back to the past a minute. It's too bad we can't have Isla right now. And we'd have like pretty much the full party. I think there's like one, like I said, I think you can somehow get Magus as a party member, but I'm not sure how. I'd have to either look up a guide or probably do New Game Plus to figure it out. So I'm trying to think. Here, let me see if I can think about what we would need to do in order to get to Magus's castle. I wonder if we can travel over there in the present and then find a wormhole to the past somehow. That would probably be our best bet, because we can head over there in the present, because there's just like a boat service that'll take you over to the central, or like one of the other continents or something. So that's probably our best bet. Specchio has a frog form. I never fought that form because I've all the enemies reaching the end of time. If you do that, you're O level and miss the frog form. I never fought that form because I fight all the enemies until reaching the end of time. Oh, interesting. So he appears. That's true. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, because he Specchio looked like this guy here, the Kilwala, I guess, when we first got there. But yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that would honestly probably be kind of hard to get to, because you'd have to like dodge a bunch of enemies and then like also fight certain bosses under leveled. Huh, interesting. Be kind of interesting, like little challenge. It would only last like, I don't know, probably a few hours, but it would be a fun little challenge to probably try and do at some point. All right, let's head over. Okay, so what do I still have on me? I think I need more feathers is really the answer here. I think if I just go and get enough feathers, I should have enough of the other two items still. Because it's like horns, fangs, and then feathers. So I need 6 feathers total, so if I just go up to the hunting grounds again and I mess around there for a little bit, I should be fine. If I can remember where the entrance to the hunting grounds is. There it is. Sorry, the hunting range. I don't know, when I think of a hunting range, I think of something different. Oh my gosh, frog on frog violence. Well, it's not like he has any affinity to frogs, so. Okay. That's 2 feathers there. Yeah, there's a lot of cool little details for this game. I think that's also one of the things that, like, probably endeared so many people to it, is that there was so much to do, you know? Like, I can imagine this being, like, one of your, like, 3 games that you have. This, like, a sports game, and, like, maybe, like, Mario for the SNES. And just, like, spending so much time on this game. Like, finding all the little different things, playing through New Game Plus a few different times. There's also, like, events where, depending on which party member you have, like, different dialogue. You know? So there's even, like, some variety there. Like, even on New Game Plus, if you, like, choose different party members, they'll say different things during different events, or, like, when helping make the Masamune and stuff. That's so interesting. It's very cool. And there's even, like, stuff you can do if you, like, replay the game and you understand how the game works. There's, like, you can do things out of order. You can, like, get different endings. Yeah. I totally understand how, like, as a kid, like, this game would have been mind-blowing. Even as an adult, it's, like, it's just a well-crafted game, you know? I got kind of the same vibe when I played the original Dead Space, like, I guess a month ago now, right? Because, well, a month or so ago, yeah, now. Because that was in October, dang. I probably should have just played Dead Space 2 right after Dead Space 1. I'm regretting not doing that, but whatever. Anyway, but Dead Space 1 was just, like, a really well-crafted game. Even if it's from a genre that I don't usually play a lot of, it was just a really well-crafted game. Like, there's still things about this game that, like, could be improved, but honestly, like, so far, I only have, like, small little nitpicks. Like, I think overall this has been a better crafted experience than, like, Metaphor or anything. I know it's really hard with the Game of the Year stuff with Metaphor. It's kind of hard for me to really say. I can talk about Metaphor in a vacuum, and, like, I don't know too much about the other games, is the thing, right? I've seen gameplay of all of them. I've heard people talk about them, but without playing them for myself, it's, like, really hard to say. I do think it is a little bit interesting that, well, it's interesting that Astrobot won, just because it's, like, such a hard, like, it's such an exclusive game, right? Like, you have to have a PS5 to play that game. There's no other way to play that game, which I think is partially the reason why something like Black Myth Wukong wins over Astrobot. Just setting aside, like, whether one is better than the other, so many more people played Black Myth Wukong than Astrobot, which is why it's gonna definitely win. It's more likely to win the popular vote, right? Black Myth Wukong came out of, like, several months ago now, right? And then Astrobot came out, like, a couple of months ago, so there's just, like, less time for people to have played it over the year. I don't know. It almost feels like we shouldn't have Game Awards until, like, January of the next year, you know? It almost feels like the Game Awards should be, for 2024, should be in 2025. Because there's still, like, a bunch of, like, I don't know. Because, like, especially with November and December, they're usually, like, Christmas and holiday releases, you know? So, I mean, it's whatever. Honestly, the only award that I feel like has any real merit is the Player's Choice Award, because that's one's actually voted by, like, actual people. Okay, so the rest of them are voted by actual people as well, but it's like 10% the audience and 90% the panelists is, like, how they weigh that, from my understanding. So it's like, I don't know, I would understand if they did it 50-50, or if they, like, had it 80-20 with, like, the 80 being the audience. Like, I think either of those would be fine and would have more merit for, like, the actual awards. But to have, like, not 90% of the actual weighting of the, like, 90% of the decision to be by a panel of like random, like, just, I don't know, random review websites and like the New York Times. Yeah, because that's who I go to for trying to figure out what games I want to play is the New York Times. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I just don't care too much about the actual awards outside of that one. But again, like, because I understand having a panel, like I said, because Black Myth Wukong is just like so much more accessible. It does have a bit of an advantage when it comes to like the popularity vote, just by dint of that. But to have like, I don't know. Oh, I had an extra ruby vest. Have I not put it on someone? Oh, Robo already had Mesm. Okay, he already had something better that we picked up from the dungeon. That's fine. Well, we can always sell it or hold on to it. But where would we get a better weapon for Frog? Maybe on the central continent. Maybe if we go back to present time and go to that one guy who sells swords, maybe one of those works for Frog or something. That would make sense. All right, let me head. Either way, we have to kind of head over that way anyway. Head back to the present? Yeah. Back up through here a minute. If we can avoid some of these fights. I don't know. It was funny, like, I was watching the stream last night through IGN's coverage, and the whole chat the whole time was just like spouting off just like random stuff. Like just tons of like Half-Life 3s, Where Are You, Gabe?